Amicon, 12 1/4. Sounds good. 1,500 shares? All right, Stu. Yeah, I'll get back to you this afternoon. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, you must be the butler. Yes, well, we haven't met, but, well, I'm not family, so I know my way. Would you mind asking the boy, helping the boy take my luggage up to my room? Thank you kindly.
It's Lucinda.
Chuck! Chuck Wilson? Well, what in the world are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out west, rustling cattle?
Well, you know how boring that gets after you're working for Asa. Where's Donna Mimi? Did you bring her?
No. Mimi's busy in Hollywood, you know. She's too busy to come to Langley.
Yeah, well, we miss her around here. Miss you too, though. What you up to?
Well, more about that later. First, I wonder if you'd mind asking my chauffeur and that cute butler to take my things to the guest room, whichever one is mine. Oh, and be sure it has plenty of closets, because I brought every bugle beat I own.
Well, let's see. I could tell you about a particularly harrowing experience I had at a concert hall in Vienna once.
Please, I would love to hear it. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Oh, Larry, yes. Oh, no, dialysis, really? Oh, dear. Will you please let me know how it comes out? Yes. Thank you. No, he's still in jail, but his lawyer, Paul
Hi.
who just walked in, he's going to try again today. Okay. I will, Larry. Thanks again. Love to Becky. Yeah, bye. Good morning, Paul.
Hello.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Well, come in, sit down. Can I give you some coffee?
No, thanks. I've already had mine. I need to be on my way shortly anyway.
Oh, sit down.
Well, I don't imagine anything has transpired since last night.
Well, as a matter of fact, we have a very good lead indeed as to the possible whereabouts of Giles Morgan.
Are you serious? What is it?
Paul, what about Becky's baby?
Well, this is something you're not prepared for. I probably should have told you earlier.
Why, something wrong with him? Something I don't know about?
No. He's strong and healthy.
All right, then go on. Tell me what you have to...
I thought I asked you to call Becky's pastor.
I did, Ace, and the line was busy.
Well, try again. I'd like to talk in private to my son.
Ace, I'm not going anywhere. Anything that you have to say to Bo, you can say in front of me, too.
Vicky, don't get your hopes too high. It's only another possibility. But it seems that Giles Morgan owns some property in Crested Butte, Montana.
Really?
And the private investigator that Bo hired turned up an old cellmate of Giles, so that's where the information came from. So Captain Hall called the sheriff out there, so they went out to look over the cabin very early this morning. Giles was not there, but they posted a man, so if Giles does turn up with or without Echo, they'll get him.
And Giles would have no reason to suspect anybody here would know about that cabin.
The thing is, they're traveling by motorcycle. They wouldn't have got that far yet, would they?
Well, I mean, that's a little hard to tell. They could have ditched the motorcycle somewhere along the way.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what I wanted to tell you was that on my own last night, I got a hold of Lita French's number in St. Louis. That's the aunt, Echo's aunt that I told you about.
And?
Well, I tried calling her last night, but there was no answer, so I tried again this morning, and I finally reached a boarder who lives in the house she lives in, and she said that Miss French works nights, but that she would be home this morning. In fact, she should be home right about now.
Did you leave a message?
No, I didn't want to leave my name. I thought it might put her off. We have to presume that she's heard that her niece is presumed dead and that Clint killed her.
Or perhaps Paul should telephone her then.
No, I don't know why. I have an instinct about this. I think if I can get her to talk to me, I might be able to get her to help us.
Why don't you get on the phone right now and give her a try?
Look, before you do that, I have to run to an orchestra rehearsal.
Oh, okay.
So, I'll be available to you later in the day.
Thank you. David, you've been such a wonderful help. Thanks.
Good luck with the judge today.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you, David.
Good to see you, too.
What time are you supposed to see Judge Gainham today about Clint?
9 o'clock sharp.
Okay. Do you know anything about the visiting hours at the jail? I would like to see Clint just as soon as possible.
About 10 o'clock, I would think.
Okay, good. I just hope we'll be able to bring him good news.
Hello?
May I speak with Miss French, please? Miss Lita French.
This is Lita French.
Hello. I'm calling you from Landview, Pennsylvania, and I can't tell you how happy I am that I finally reached you.
Who is this?
Well, my name is Victoria Buchanan. You are Echo de Savoy's aunt, is that right?
Yes, I am. And you're the wife of the man who killed her, aren't you?
No, Miss French. My husband did not kill your niece. Believe me, she jumped from that bridge of her own volition.
No, that's not what I read in the papers.
Yes, I know that, but what the paper said was just not true. I hope that you'll trust me because, you see, we think your niece is alive.
What?
I know this all sounds very, very strange to you.
Wait, if Echo is alive, where is she?
That's what we're trying to find out. Would you be willing to listen to me for a minute and then perhaps give us some help?
Well, I'll listen. I can't guarantee I'll believe you.
Just giving me the chance is enough.
Let's take it easy.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, yo, doctor. Hey, Arnie, what's happening? On my way to the gym. Why are you rushing? Oh, man, on my way to buy some new socks. Hey, I thought you had that contract with Action Toys. Copped all your rags for free. Well, I do. But how am I going to play football in socks with little clocks on them? Yeah, I can dig it. Hey, I hope that running suit's made by Action Toys. Wouldn't want my fans to see me in anything else. Hey, look, Doc. You think Mr. McConnell on the up and up? He's been okay with me, right? He's been all right with me. Why? Because he made some sound about taking me over, financing my road to riches for the welterweight championship of the world. Oh, you that good, huh? Oh, what? You think I've been jiving? One never knows, do one. Well, you want to see? I'd be glad to go around with you. Hey, you want me to risk my $1 billion bionic ball catchers playing with you? Oh, man. You heard of shadowboxing? Long as it don't go no further than that. All right, fine, come on. I'm gonna use them skinny arms of yours to pick my teeth. Yeah, come on, knock you out. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. I got some. Come on. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, Doc. Look, if we were in the ring, ref would be counting to 10 by now. Yeah. That's a fact, huh? You better believe it.
It certainly would.
Hey, boss.
Hey, Doc, that's a good-looking suit you got there.
Is he cleaner than the Board of Health or what? Hey, I gotta get back to the stadium, man.
Oh, listen, Doc. The check came in for that magazine ad you did. Look in your mailbox tomorrow. There'll be $5,000 there.
I get the distinct feeling I'm gonna have to break training. What about that TV spot?
That'll be in a week or so.
Well, look, you guys take it slow, and you take it easy. Don't hurt yourself, because you got to take me up later on. Yeah, later on. I knock you out, you jive jock.
Hey, Arnie, have you given any more thought to my offer? I mean, I'm kind of surprised that you haven't gotten in touch with me.
Well, I wasn't too sure you were serious.
I'm always serious. When I make an offer, you can count on it.
How do you know how good I am?
I checked up on you. Only fault is your timing, which can be remedied with the right training, which I can provide, which could lead to, well, bouts with better fighters, sizable amounts of money, fans, all that good stuff.
You make it sound like an offer only a dummy would turn down.
Well, maybe you'd live to regret it. Hmm? So anyway, why don't you come by my office later? We'll discuss it. Huh? In the meantime, here's a little bread to demonstrate my good faith.
$200?
It's just a starters.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think I could use your help. What time will that contract be ready?
Anytime after 3.
All right, I'll be there. You want me to stop my job with the Cougars?
No, stick with it for a while.
All right. Thanks for the advance, Mr. McConnell.
Hey, it's not an advance, it's a gift.
Some gift.
Yeah, get going. Oh, listen, make sure you work out in the gym before you spend all that money.
Oh, yes, I will, Mr. McConnell. Thanks a lot.
That's true, Ace. So Delilah can hear whatever it is that you have to say to me.
I would like to have a private conversation with my son. Now, is that asking too much?
Well,
Yes, Ace, I think it is.
wait a minute, wait. Just, it seems to me that the way y'all are squaring off here, do you already know what it is that he has to say to me?
I have no idea what Ace is talking about, but I really resent the fact that he doesn't consider me part of the family.
All right. Go ahead, tell me she's staying.
All right, Bo. Becky Lee's baby was not fathered by Drew Ralston.
Oh, no? Who?
He's your son, Bo. You're his father.
You want to run that by me one more time?
The baby you've always wanted, Bo, you've got. Little Drew is your son.
No, there's no way that could, well, it could, but
Ace, are you sure about this?
I know how you feel about this, Delilah. But look on the bright side, honey. The pressure's off you. Bo has got the baby he's always wanted.
no, Drew is my son.
That's right. That's the news I had to tell you.
Why didn't Becky Lee tell me about this when she first got pregnant?
Well, the answer to that, Bo, was over my shoulder here. Becky Lee knew how much you wanted to marry this sweet thing and didn't want to interfere with your happiness.
Well, Delilah, can you believe this?
Ace must be telling the truth.
You must have known about it before you married her.
That's right. I knew she was carrying my grandson.
You did. Then that explains. I could never figure out why you would even consider raising a Ralston. Why didn't you tell me when you found out?
That was Becky's decision. I couldn't go against her wishes.
All right, why now? Because you don't think Becky's gonna make it?
No, Bo. I think she wanted to tell you herself. It's just that in her condition, she was unable. And I think the good Lord wanted you to know this. I think now the thing to do is let's all pray and hope Becky gets through all this.
Yeah. My son, what?
Well, I'll tell you something. You just work it through your head. I'm going to see how Becky Lee's doing on that dialysis machine.
Can you believe that? Lila, my son, I have a son? Sweetheart, I have a son. A son.
Mr. Wilson,
Adam, this is Lucinda Schenk, one of Mr. Buchanan's oldest and dearest friends.
What's the oldest?
Oh. I think you can put her things up in the large guest room.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Think I'm going to want to change the wallpaper?
Oh, you're going to stay around? What are you up to anyway?
Well, it's not so much what I'm up to. It's what Ace is up to.
Uh-huh.
Can you believe that man? All the trouble he's gotten into without either one of us here to keep an eye on him? Well, he loses Delilah to Bo. Not that that's too much of a loss right there. But then he gets himself hitched to that country singer, and now she's at death's door, I understand. And to top it all off, Clint gets himself in trouble with the law of killing some countess or other. Well, I just figure that the Buchanan family needs a little dose of Lucinda's common sense, don't you think?
Wouldn't do any harm. But to pack up and move.
Well, to tell you the truth, it was getting pretty lonesome down there in Cherokee County. I thought I needed a change. Becky Lee and the baby, tell me about them.
Well, the baby's doing all right, but Becky Lee just doesn't seem to get any better. we'll know the full story sometime this afternoon.
You mean that she may not pull through?
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. Why, that'd mean that Ace would have to raise that little bitty boy all by himself, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like my timing is better than ever.
Does he know about this?
I decided to surprise him. That way he can't stop me from helping him, like I know I can. And what about Clint? Did he really kill that Countess woman?
Well, that's a long story, Lucinda, so why don't you kick off your high heels and I'll get us some coffee.
Oh, one more thing. Brad Vernon, does he still own that hotel, or did he lose it?
No, he still owns it. How'd you know about that?
Why, Lucinda knows everything. You forgot that, honey lamb? Oh, I'm going to want to see him this afternoon. Do you suppose you could make an appointment for me?
Oh, I'm sure I could, yeah.
Good.
Could I ask why?
Lucinda knows all, but she doesn't tell all.
And that's the last I heard of Echo until all this got in the papers. I didn't even know she'd come back from Europe.
Miss French, if Echo should show up or call you, would you let me know? Miss French, surely you wouldn't want my husband to go on trial for a murder that never happened.
Well, I still have doubts, Mrs. Buchanan. Of course, I hope and pray my niece is alive. But she's not the kind of person who would do what you said she did. But, no. I wouldn't want a man convicted of something he didn't do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. May I give you my telephone number, please?
Yes, hang on a second. Go on.
Okay, it's 215-555-7108.
7108, I've got it.
Oh, good. And if you should by any chance remember something that you think would help us in any way, please call me anytime, collect, day or night. And I really want to thank you so much for this conversation.
And you'll call me if Echo shows up, won't you?
Oh, absolutely, I'll do that, yes. Goodbye.
Well, from what I've heard on this end, it sounds like you've got something concrete.
Yeah. I think this should make Clint feel a lot better.
Here, keep the change.
Thanks. How are you, Gus?
Terrible. Yeah, you got any aspirin on you?
Never touch this stuff.
That's too bad. I got this hangover. It's getting worse instead of better.
Yeah, well, listen to me, Thompson. You better snap out of it, because I don't pay you to come around drifting around here in a fog.
I'm here, aren't I? Just waiting your orders.
All right, the first order is to get a hold of Doyle and tell him I want a standard contract written up on a fighter named Arnie Costco.
Sure. I know Arnie. He's got a good future, fast hands. Nice kid.
Not too nice, I hope. I don't think we have to worry about Arnie. He's hungry. Get greedy overnight. That's the reason I want that contract by 3:30.
No problem. How are we doing with the Cougars?
In what respect?
Have we got the inside guy we need to give us the betting edge?
I want to go slow with Doc Gilmore. I got him in my hand, but I want him in my pocket. I don't want to panic.
You giving up on Lowndes?
Well, not exactly. I still think we can get him to fix the game sometime, but in the meantime, I'm going to concentrate on Gilmore. Which brings me to my second order. I want you to dig up as much dirt as you can on him, huh? In case we need it for leverage sometime.
Boss, no man is 100% clean. There'll be something. I'll get it for you.
Right there, Lieutenant.
Thank you. Morning.
How was it? Was it awful?
Well, it's not exactly a picnic. The sooner Paul gets me out of here, the better I'm going to like him.
Well, as far as I know, he's reading the Legal Riot Act to Judge Gainham right now.
Sit down. How's Carol and Joey?
Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They don't seem to know anything's going on. You really look exhausted. Didn't you get any sleep?
Well, frankly, I feel like I've been rode hard and put away wet. Enough of that. Did you, read my note?
Yes, I did. It was lovely. I think I'm going to go to St. Louis.
Why?
Because Lida French lives there.
Wait a minute. I know that name. That's Giselle's older sister.
That's right. Echo once mentioned her name to me in a conversation, and luckily I remembered it. Well, this morning I finally reached Miss French, and I had a long chat with her. She knows everything about Echo, up to the time she married the Count, but nothing after that, unfortunately. Now, it turns out that Echo was adopted by a family called Turner, and they live in a little town called Antonia. It's outside of St. Louis. Now, they still live there, plus which a lot of her friends still live there.
Oh, and you think she's going to show up there?
Well, wouldn't you go to a friendly, familiar town in her situation?
Well, maybe I would and maybe I wouldn't. Someone could recognize her and turn her into the authorities as still being alive.
Or she could be staying with a friend, claiming that her life is in danger, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go on out there and see what I can do.
No. Now, Becky, promise me you won't do that. Let Ed Hall go out there, let him send somebody else out there to investigate. I don't want you going out there and putting yourself in danger because of me.
Clint, people don't talk to the authorities. Now, the only reason Miss French told me everything she did is because I'm not the police, I'm sure. And because she wants to find her niece alive just as much as we do.
You mean she believes you?
Well, she almost believes me. But she's certainly wondering what the truth is.
No. No, honey, I can't let you do this. I won't let you put yourself in danger from me. Now, do you understand that?
Well, I'm not promising anything.
Shoot. Hey, this is him right here. Look at that. Back from his examination, doesn't even have to be in that incubator anymore.
Oh, I know. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's so teeny.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, he must have a hell of an appetite. Take after his old man. He's big enough he doesn't have to get in that contraption anymore. Drew, hey. Look over here, buddy. Have a look at your old man. Did you pick? Look at this. Drew, hey, look over here. Say hi to Daddy. I'm your daddy. Me. I'm your daddy. Look at him. Did you see that, Lila? He smiled at me, I swear.
Sure, he smiled, honey. He knows what kind of dad he's got. Bo, did you ever suspect?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. But, Lila, Becky and I were only together one time. Really,
Just once?
Yeah.
And she could give you a baby and all the times and I can't?
No, hey, don't do that to yourself. Don't make this painful for you. Sweetheart, this is not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just the way things worked out, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I should be thankful at least. I mean, you still get to have a baby.
Yeah, but see, I'm the luckiest person in the world. You know? I don't have to wish for another thing my whole life. I got you. I got that little boy there. I got everything I'm ever gonna need. You see? And I don't want you to ever worry about a problem again. Okay? You understand that, don't you?
I do. Bo, if anything happens to Becky, I mean, she doesn't make it, I just want you to know that I'll dedicate my life to be the best mother that that little baby ever had.
You're going to have to dedicate your life to something else, Delilah. Becky Lee's going to pull through, Bo.
Really?
Larry just told me her kidneys are starting to function again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thanks, Paul.
Hey, little Drew. Mama's going to be fine. He's just fine.
Yeah, well, you better might as well save your breath now. He looks like he's asleep at this particular moment.
Well, then I'll tell you, this here grandpa here with the good news is going to get out of here. I'm going to clean up, and I think I'll go see Clint.
Yeah, hopefully Paul Martin probably haven't sprung by now, you think? I'll see you later. Paul, listen, I really didn't get a chance a while ago to thank you for making a gift of this news to me.
It's my pleasure, son.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Oh, that's great, Asa. Just great. When's Becky Lee getting out of the hospital?
I don't have any idea. She's still very sick. It'll take a while to recover. Everything in control around here. I think I'd like to go over and see Clint for a while, a shower and shave. And...
Well, that might take a little longer than usual, but that doesn't have anything to do with business, though.
Well, then what?
Well, I got a surprise for you, Asa.
Well, I'll tell you something. I got one for you. I can't believe you haven't asked me about it. Hold on to your hat, Judd. I told Bo the truth.
You did? Mm-hmm. Great! Another reason to celebrate. I'm really proud of you.
Well, I'm real glad I did it. I made that boy the happiest man in the world. We're all going to be family again.
Yeah, well, we're going to be a little bigger family than you think.
And don't tell me you're pregnant.
Asa, I thought I heard your voice. There you are.
Lucinda, come here, you big bundle of love. This my surprise jar?
It sure is.
What the hell are you doing up here?
What do you mean, what am I doing up here? Your wife's in the hospital and Clint's in jail? Well, I just thought I'd put on my cavalry hat and ride to the rescue.
You Dickens, I'm glad you're here.
Well, I got some phone calls to make.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, Chuck told me how serious it is with Becky Lee. I'm sorry.
Oh, honey, she's out of the woods. Everything's going to be fine.
Why, that's wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, then I can be a nanny to your little boy instead of a mother. I don't mind telling you, Asa, I was pretty upset when I heard that you were marrying a woman carrying a Ralston. Why, they almost had to take me away to the hospital themselves, you know.
That would have been something, huh? I guess you figured out it wasn't true.
You mean the boy is yours?
Oh, no. It's my grandson. It's Bo's kid.
What?
I tell you what. We'll drink through the night and then we'll tell the story. But right now, I gotta get moving. I want to see Clint. You want to come along?
Oh, I'd love to, but I got something else I got to do first.
How long are you gonna stay here?
Well, honey lamb, if you play your cards right, I just might be here the rest of my life.
Oh, I don't think Landview could take the likes of you. How's my little Mimi?
It's not going so well, Lisa. I suppose you heard her. Pilot didn't sell to the networks.
No, sure, but she's got to have something else to go to.
Afraid not. She's making the rounds and going through that money.
Well, good. When she's broke, she'll come back where she belongs.
Now, why in the world would she want to do that? You're married.
Lucy, honey, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, yes, I have, Asa Buchanan.
Eat up, Miranda. The chicken's getting cold.
And I'm getting stuffed.
Honey. Say, Danny boy. Hey there, Prepper. Arnie, is that you behind those glasses? In living color, the next welterweight boxing champion of the
whole wide world. Yeah, I know, Arnie.
Right. You here for lunch?
Yeah, I was gonna get a hamburger.
Well, sit down then. Miranda and I, you know my girl, Miranda.
Yeah, we met. Hello, Miranda.
Hi, Dan. Say, lady, this cat's got a real mean right jab. That's right. Hey, so pull out a seat and eat up. We ordered some of everything because we're celebrating.
Good. What are you celebrating?
I have a manager and a promoter. Anthony McConnell is his name, and we're talking some big green. Right. He laid $200 on me just for agreeing to look over a contract.
Well, good for you. I guess that's going to improve your attitude then, right?
So far, Danny boy, it's doing just that.
Now tell him how much you have left of the $200.
75 cents. Miranda wiped me out shopping.
You didn't do so bad either with your new silk jacket and those shades.
Bought her a real sassy dress.
I bet she looks good in that.
Real good. Say, baby girl, you finished?
Mm-hmm.
I need to go see Mr. McConnell about more money.
Are you crazy? He's not going to shell out again until you sign that contract.
Well, we won't know that until we find out.
Hi, Delana.
Jenny, hi.
You see, they're letting uncles in these days.
You may as well know, Bo isn't Drew's uncle. He's his father.
Well, I finally found the money, but it was about an hour before bankruptcy.
Uh-huh. And now?
Well, things are much better now. Of course, every time I turn around, there's another expense, more things to be done.
So, you're still hurting for cash?
Well, let's put it this way. I wouldn't mind winning the lottery.
I see. Well, Bradley, could be you're looking at the lottery right now.
Huh?
Let me tell you a story. Yesterday morning, when I woke up, I couldn't get out of bed. For the first time in my life, I just didn't want to get out of bed. I just lay there and tried to figure out why I felt that way. And you know something? I'm damn sick and tired of pounding those ivories for out-of-town cowboys who can't hold their liquor, who drool over me like some kind of a movie star. All they want to hear me sing anyway is Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road. Well, you're laughing. And maybe I did too, but no more. No, sir. No more.
Wait.
No, that's why I'm here.
To start something new?
Well, maybe. Mostly I'm here to run Ace's life for him. Now, I know that that may be a full-time job for some people, but, well, I figure for me it's, I'll have enough energy and time to spare. So, how about us going over to the Vernon Inn and taking a look at it?
Lucinda, are you teasing me, or are you really thinking of becoming a silent partner here?
A what?
Silent partner.
Oh, well, maybe I'll become a partner, but me? Silent? Oh, you're too funny.
Well, it was almost like a religious experience, you know? Holding that little tiny boy in my arms.
I know, Bo. I could see it. I really could. It made me start to cry just seeing the look on your face.
Yeah, I know. Hey, is that the only reason that you're about to cry?
Well, you have to understand that there's a lot of things that I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I know. Of course I understand that. I do. And as soon as we can settle down, I want us to just sit down and go through every one of them, too. Okay? You know, when you asked me if I suspected anything, I think I did. I always knew. In my subconscious, anyway. Yeah, Becky would almost tell me something so many times, and then she'd never go through with it. And then she gave that letter that she wrote out, gave it to Vicky to put in her safe. Are you sure you didn't know anything about this?
Why do you ask me?
Because it just hit me. The hostility that you and Becky had towards each other, and you know, that little confrontation that you had over at Vicky and Clint's place about that letter.
Well, I resented Becky because she was pregnant and I could never be. Now, I never knew that she was pregnant because of you. It crossed my mind, too, but
You know, I should have asked her at the very beginning, but that was just sticky. But it's gonna be okay now. We're all gonna be okay. Drew is gonna have a great time growing up. It's a shame, though, about Becky. Poor thing. I got to hold him before she even did. It's gonna knock her out, too. That little tiny baby boy. You know what? I wonder what she's gonna do. How she's gonna react when she finds out that I know.
I've got photos of Giles and Echo across the country via Buchanan Enterprises. Bo's got a private detective. I guess you know about the property in Montana.
Yes, and I know about Echo's aunt in St. Louis. I had to talk like the devil to keep Vicky from going out there. I'm worried that Giles will do something to her.
You're probably right. What about you and Vicky? I mean, has she forgiven you?
No, not yet. I reckon it's too soon for that, Paul.
Why don't women understand us Buchanan men? Oh, yeah, there's one that does, Lucinda. She's probably going to pay you a visit before the day's out.
You mean she's back in town?
Bag and baggage, 30 trunks. Clint, is there something I could say to Vicky to maybe help you?
No. Please, just stay out of it. That's something only Vicky and I can work through, okay?
All right, but Bo and I have patched up everything, and now we don't want your end of the family falling apart.
Pa, I will do anything I can to get things back on track with Vicky. If I lose her and those two boys, I might as well just stay in here behind these bars for the rest of my life.
Really? Putting that many hours? That must be exhausting. What time do you usually get done? Oh! Hey, there you are, my love. Hi.
I'm sorry, I was downstairs talking to Larry about Becky.
Oh, yeah, I heard the good news.
Yeah, isn't that terrific? I'm so glad. But you would not believe what happened here this morning.
No, couldn't be more amazing than what happened to me this morning, but you go first.
Okay. Bo knows that Drew is his son because Asa told him.
Asa told him?
Didn't I just say that?
Yeah, I guess you went fair and square. What got into him?
Oh, I don't know. Fear, maybe. I guess because Becky was so ill.
He wanted to clear his conscience, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
You should see Bo. He is delirious with happiness.
Well, I bet Delilah's out of her wits, or did she confess that she knew all along?
Well, I didn't get that impression.
Oh, well, there's no reason for Becky not to tell Bo that Delilah knew. There's gonna be a lot of fireworks around here.
Oh, I hope not. I was counting on a happy ending. Okay, anyway, what's your good news?
Oh, what would you think of Lucinda as a partner?
Lucinda? How did she get in the picture?
By arriving in Landview and giving me a call. We just came from the hotel. She went through it like a building inspector.
Kidding. Oh, that's right. She does own that hotel in Texas, right?
Yeah. She knows what she's talking about, too. She gave me a lot of good ideas for the ballroom.
And she asked if she could have a piece of the action?
Well, she wasn't sure. She didn't want to commit herself. She said she'd be in touch. We should talk?
We should talk.
Oh, where have you been? I'm sorry, Clint. This meeting with Judge Gainham and Van Druten went on for almost 2 hours.
Well, what's going on?
The district attorney is using everything in her power to keep you in jail.
All right, is she succeeding, or am I finally going to get out of this damn place?
Yes, thank you, Ed. Well, I was actually just wondering if you'd heard anything from the sheriff in Crested Butte about... no? Oh, I see. Well, and I know you said you would call me if you heard anything, but I got impatient. Okay, I'm sorry to bother you. Well, thanks, but I think I am a bother. Goodbye.
Hello. Mrs. Buchanan, this is Lida French.
Hello, Mrs. French.
Something very strange happened today. I've been sitting here for an hour, wondering if I should call you.
Well, is it about Echo?
Well, here's what happened. Today is the anniversary of my sister's death.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
So I got some sleep, and then I got up early so I could buy a bouquet of flowers to take to Giselle's grave. But when I got there, I was really startled.
Why?
There already were flowers on the grave, fresh ones. They couldn't have been more than a day old.
I see. And you don't think there's anyone else who ever visits her grave except you, right?
I can't think of a person in this town who would take the trouble to do that. You see what I'm driving at, don't you?
Yes, I certainly do. I think perhaps Echo and Giles are around.
Well, that's the only conclusion I can come up with.
Oh, Miss French, you have my undying gratitude for this phone call.
I just hope I'm doing the right thing.
Yes, yes, you really are. Believe me, you are. Thank you so very much. Goodbye.
Claudine! Claudine, could you come here, please? Oh, thank you. I need to go away for about maybe 3 days, maybe a week. Could you pack a suitcase for me, please, and hurry?
Sure.
Thank you.
I help you, miss? You okay?
Not really. I need a place to lie down.
Well, just sign the register here, and we'll get you into a room 2 minutes flat. Just sign your name right there. Miss? I said sign your name. Then you can lie down.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, how women feel about and are treated by their gynecologists, plus Vanessa Williams, the new Miss America, and Linda Carter on Good Morning America.
Wednesday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain, romance blossoms and adventure explodes in the world's most glamorous hotel. Betty Davis, James Brolin, and Connie Selleck star in the premiere of Hotel. Friday, a woman throws out a lottery ticket thinking it's a joke, but she's not laughing when the ticket's worth over $2 million on lottery. Then love's deadly when Matt Houston falls for a psychotic killer. Celia's love for Grant is caught in a deadly trap. Watch General Hospital following FYI next.